Well, good day, Container Man. I was just watching some of your videos and stuff. Working away in the train shed, getting things cleaned up. DLNW664 Productions, how are you? And lighting's not very good, but I'm just out here working on the shed, guys. Hey, Buck, how are you doing? Hope you're looking after your dad pretty good. Go over, check up on him a few times a day, smack him around a little bit, keep him upright. RJ78 Productions, hello, buddy. And M Meerkat Games, g'day. So, I have no idea what's going on with me yet. Hi, James, how are you? I go into work tomorrow to find out what jobs are still going to be going and who's going to be doing them. Now, I've got 13 years experience, but I don't know if they're even going to take experience into consideration. Could be people that are on the job. I have no idea. So I find out tomorrow morning at around 7 maybe. So K Flan, the Rail Fan. And we got Alex Brockway, Shane's Trains, Sean McGee. How are you, bud? Fred Wild. So it's Sunday, and tomorrow I could be home, like a lot of people, sitting here being the self-quarantined, I guess. And I've got lots of work to do out here. I got some more of the helix I can do. You guys can see where my bench works ended up right there, somewhere, right there, right there. Anyway, that's the end of that. So I can continue with that. It's going to be a slow and long process. I got to do it all by myself. Peter's staying home Peter's going to work Monday too, and he gets to find out what's going on with him. And Sean McGee being in the chat, so far he's still going to work too. Sean works for a township. I work for Hydro One, and Peter works for a fabbing company that does high rises and stuff like that. So as long as none of them are going into quarantine or sick, they'll keep their company going too, I think. And until, of course, the government says, hey, the showstopper is going to take over everything, everybody stay home. So love the flags on the ceiling. Hey, Chazko, how are you doing, bud? And yeah, you guys can see them all from there. I got an Australian one on order. And then I got to try to find, I think, 3 more, and that'll actually bridge that whole gap all the way back. I know everybody was always asking me, hey, are you leaving the ceiling open like that? And I am going to leave it open, but I'm going to cover it with flags. Now, the reason why I'm using flags, and I'm going to go show you guys why I can. Move my chair out of the way. Find a ladder. Yeah, if you still want to get up on the ceiling, just go and down that goes. I can put anything up here in the ceiling after that then. Pull it back over. So, still got access to my ceiling and storage places and so on and so forth. Maybe I'll move my mic a little bit closer. You guys can hear me better then, maybe. Did somebody say something wrong? He's leaving. No. Dave Hudson, how are you? And great vid of the train room. And like I said, guys, people are going to start going a little stir crazy, especially if you got to be home for 2 weeks. Some people have been home for a week already. I got to clean this side of my layout off. So basically what I thought I'd do is I just start a stream. I'll come over and chat every once in a while when I need a bit of a break. But I'm going to go clean off all my layout because I want to work on this side shortly. And I'll show you guys the helix. I got some more work done to that today. And you guys can just sit and chat if you want, hang out. Basically, like I said, if you guys can call it the showstopper for the big news that's going around in the world right now, I'd appreciate it. Just because YouTube's looking at anybody that has that in the chat or titles or talks about it or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to go and I'm going to start cleaning off my layout and you guys can kind of hang out. Joshua Williams, so far Strasbourg's still closed. So like I said, I'll do an actual update on the meet and greet the second last week of April. And we all know what it kind of looks like so far from right now, but I got to hold on to a glimmer of hope that modern science can really get through this. Maybe get the cure, and we'll all be getting pills in the mailboxes soon or something. I don't know how you do it, but maybe that's not a good idea anyway, because somebody come and raid everybody's mailbox behind the mailman. So, but yeah, I'm going to switch over cameras, guys. You're probably not going to hear too much of me, but like I said, just hang out, chat if you want. That's kind of what it's called. Just hang out. I'm going to clean up a little bit, like I said. I'll come back here every once in a while, chat with you. Why is YouTube complaining about mentioning the showstopper? What they're looking at basically is real information. They don't want people putting out fake videos and stupid videos and all that other kind of stuff about the showstopper, because a lot of people are worried about it. A lot of people are turning to YouTube for information on it. And if they're getting wrong information or bad information, misinformation, then it looks bad on YouTube, apparently. So, like I said, let's talk about trains and what you guys are doing and everything else. Like, why not? That's what we're all here for. It was just in Strasbourg. The only train related thing open now is the Red Caboose Motel. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be doing too good right now either. So, yeah, don't spread rumors about these showstoppers. Exactly, Container Man. That's what they're trying to stop right there too. So, like I said, I'm going to go back and I'm going to start cleaning up some of my layout. Flip you guys over to a different camera. And you guys can kind of keep an eye on what I'm doing. But like I said, just hang out, talk, find out what everybody else is doing, shoot the shit. Why not? Sparky, Norfolk Southern gen sets are being stored and sold off. Well, they are kind of old, so I get to understand that. So thank you for that answer. No problem. Container Man 68. So keep an eye on everybody. I know you're still driving, bud, but like I said, guys, Dwayne's Fork and Spoon Railroad, cool. You're doing the same thing I am, cleaning up the train room. So that's what I'm going to go back and do right now, guys. Like I said, yep, there's a DD40X sitting in there. I got to put all that stuff away, clean up this side, find a spot for my building so it's nice and safe. Probably in that back corner, probably. But and then once this side's all cleared off, I can start building the second part. As you guys can see in the background there, I got a little bit bigger brackets. They're actually 22-inch for a 24-inch shelf, so that's pretty good. And they're 22 inches across, 18 inches or 16 inches down, so nice and sturdy anyway. I saw an electrical company van, Mr. Sparky. Yeah, well, I'd imagine some electricians are still working too. Again, essential services, right? So your house isn't working, or you have plugs that aren't working, or whatever. You never. I'm sure they all put it on a priority list if they have to come and fix something. Sparky, are you still getting the SD80 Mac from Chris? Nope. I didn't think I was actually getting one anyway. The SD80 Mac, I'd love to have it, but I just got 3 of those SD90s. So, and with the showstopper looming, me not knowing what's going on with my job, it's time to stop spending money. So, Nancy, in the spirit of Durango and Silverton Company Railroad, how are you, my dear? Danny G, hope you have a great day too. Joshua Williams was asking about that. Mr. Sparky is the name of the company. Oh, really? That's awesome. I wanted to start an electrical company when I first became an electrician too. I was going to call it 3D Electrical and hope my sons would join me in it. And my son's name is David and Daniel. So you got David Sr., David Jr., and Daniel for 3D Electrical. So that'd be kind of cool, I thought. But hey, I ended up getting a job here, so with Hydro One, so doing that. But okay, guys, I'm going to go for a walk, start cleaning off that. Like I said, every 5, 10, 15 minutes, I'll come back because I get bored and flip the camera around, talk with you guys some more. But like I said, it's 21 people in here, 6 thumbs up, hang around, chat, just entertain yourselves, guys. I'm sure a few of us are starting to get bored. So I just got one in Conrail. Lovely wife brought it back from Florida. And are you supposed to say that right now, Sean? I'm not saying anything. Blues, oils. Best way to clean up is just move things around. realize how much stuff you have until you try to put it away. We can still get out of the house, but as with everyone else, you can't go anywhere. Yeah, it's kind of the same here. You can walk your dog and go for walks and stuff like that. They're just trying to tell you to maintain the 6 foot distance. So social distancing. I don't know, 10 feet sounds better to me, but now Container Man. I've heard lots of different things about the showstopper and where it came from. So how many guys out there are going to start working on their layouts and stuff? Like I know I went out and bought 2 boxes of track and 2 boxes of cork yesterday, just so I'd have something to do if I did actually get the second level built. I got lots of switches and stuff saved up from when my layout was in the basement, so just kind of have something I could show you guys. 17 watching, but window decals. So when the weather gets nice and warm around here, anything over 10 degrees, I can clean off all my windows on my shed. And I got a Conrail one I can put up. Chassis system. And Norfolk Southern. Hard to see through that one, but BNSF. The trip to the hobby store sucks. It's like 4 hours away. Yeah, got it. Got lots of time for a 4-hour drive. CN. Like I said, these are all window decals I'm going to put up. CP. CSX Transportation. And then see if this one actually shows up for you. That's going to go right there on my door. That should be pretty cool. Like I said, I can't wait until it actually warms up. I really need to listen to that. It's hot enough in here right now. Hans, how are you? And Fred, wow, I'm getting back to mine now that my job isn't demanding 60 hours a week. Yeah, I was watching your video. 60 to 80 hours a week you were saying you were working, doing your little switching. And where did you get them? Talk to Chris from Go V or Go Home. I could probably look it up on Facebook. maybe. Yeah, your best thing to do is just talk to Chris Ward from Go Via or Go Home. It's one of the guys that watches his live stream quite a bit, and they weren't very much money. Like were costly, but still they're permanent too. So it's a once in a lifetime. Stick them on there. If you wreck it, they're done. So, and thanks for the info. And you're talking to Chris. Chris and I have never actually stopped talking. We just model on two different sides of the fence. Put it that way. Yeah, we've always been talking. We have the same sponsor, Container Man. So Lauren from Otter Valley Railroad sponsors my channel and sponsors his channel a bit. So kind of have to stay in a little bit of communication anyway. So maybe I should get Coke to sponsor my channel too. Then I wouldn't have to buy that. So 17 watching now, 12 thumbs up. And like I said, the live stream itself is kind of boring. It's just me cleaning up. But it gives you guys a place to hang out, talk, chat, give each other ideas of what to do for 2-3 weeks. Who knows? I should have been cleaning this up a long time ago. Funny money. Well, we're getting there. Guess I could have put you guys on a closer camera to actually watch me do all that. I was kind of mean. Guess you guys got to watch time go by too. And K-Plan Norfolk Southern SD70M-2 are being stored at Juliet Shops. I'm still learning the ins and outside of YouTube. Ins and outs of YouTube. It can be a little tricky, but. When is the last time you cleaned your track? I clean it pretty much every time I'm using it. I've got 2 cleaning cars that they're always on the rails, so. And I'd say probably once a week I use the CMX car, the tank car with the alcohol in it, so. And can't play music, YouTube will hit you with a copyright strike. Yeah, no kidding. I know, it got a little quiet. But you guys can always open a second page and have music playing on your own channels. Pretty quiet in here anyway, 13. We're not all cooped up yet. There's only a few of us that are kind of cooped up, going stir crazy. I know the wife's going out every day walking the dog too, instead of just letting the dog out in the backyard now. Keep teasing her. She's got to have a boyfriend down at the park or something. Can you sing with headphones in? Sure, you can sing anytime. If you can sing in the shower, Rick, you can sing with headphones in. And SD70 Ace Fan NS. You want to make a rail train that lays down the track. That would be pretty cool. I forget where it is, but there is one model of that. I'm not even sure if you can buy it or not. Of the rail train that goes down your track. I think it's about 6 rail cars long with the long pieces of rail on it. Doesn't actually lay them down, but. And it is a nice day to get out. No, I mean on video. Okay. When's the last time you cleaned your track on video? Probably never. That's just something that's just too boring to watch. And Pittsburgh Train Fanatic, how are you, buddy? Long time no see. Oh. No, hold on. Okay, I'm holding on. Your layout, Sparky, looks like it's going to be grand. Well, it's going to be big. You guys saw the other day me running trains and me walking from here all the way to the back, even to get that willow tree of mine, which is way, way back there. You guys can see it's, about the only tree left on the layout back there. But then with the 3 levels, that should be kind of cool. Said I got a little more done on the helix today, put the cork down, so I'm waiting for that to dry. And I'm going to spike down my track for the next little bit, just to change it up. So the only problem with that is I got to use the Dremel on my track, my flex track. I'm going about every 10th tie, I think, and do little holes in each rail tie and get it all spiked up. So your willow trees are awesome, and hopefully on Wednesday I can start that project. I got to find some wire first. Haven't even looked for it, and it's going to be like if I'm still one of the people that's still working. I don't know what's going to happen with my live streams because that's going to be I could be anywhere in Ontario by then. So someone mentioned playing music. Keith said no music. That's a no-no. My question is, can you sing in a video while working if the music is in headphones? Yes, you can, because you're the one producing the music. You can't play somebody else's music in the background. That's a copyright strike. But if you sing it and nobody else can hear the original, then it is actually you producing it. Did you get the bad spots on the Helix all fixed up? Nope, still got the two of them. But I did run my diesels, and diesels run fine on it. It's just my steam locomotives. And then yesterday, I was going to do a video of the Big Boy and the Challenger going together on the track. So I got my Challenger out yesterday. It's the first time it's ever been out. Filled it full of smoke, sent it around the track, and it's a Athearn Genesis. Pretty sure it is. But every switch or every turnout that it went across, it stopped, and then would start up again, stop, start up again, and it was every one, and it didn't matter which way on the track I sent it. So I don't know if it just needs more break-in time or what the key is for that. So we are talking about music above in the chat. Yeah, I caught on once Rick explained it to me. So yes, the answer to that, you can go on YouTube, and there's many channels out there of people singing popular songs, but they're singing it so they don't get copyrighted because it's actually them producing the music. That's the way I understand it anyway. So, but don't turn around and say Sparky said I could. I don't think YouTube would listen to you. And the SD90 Mac looks like the SD70 a little bit. Well, probably a lot. It's just the back radiators, plus they're longer, right? Hey, Sparky, got to tell you my package that has been on a world tour is still on a world tour. It's back in New Jersey the second time after going to Massachusetts. Wow, that's mail system screwed up. That's why my last two contests, all my prizes are still here. I haven't shipped them out because of the showstopper. And Canada Post is really kind of crying right now that they don't really want to deal with a lot of mail. A lot of them don't want to come to work either. So I would feel really bad if I actually mailed something out and then halfway through its journey, it kind of got lost. So everything's still here, and I will get it mailed out just kind of after the showstopper runs its course. So if I can say it runs its course, I don't know. Hopefully that's what it's going to do. So, but I'll switch the camera around. You guys can get a closer view of what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm just cleaning off my layout and getting it ready so I can do some more bench work. So the only problem with doing 3 levels is to do your bench work, you kind of have to start at the top or get to the top with your bench work. So you can do your track work starting at the top and working your way down, because if you do the bottom level first, then you're walking all over it later, dropping things and wrecking things. And so, but once I get my top level in, it's only going to be like 10 inches deep anyway. It's just 2 tracks going around the top. That's just going to be bang, bang, bang done. So, and those small brackets I had, the 10-inch brackets that I did have holding up that second level. You can still see one over by the ladder there if you look past the ladder. There's still one there I got to change, but those will come in perfect for doing my third. So I'm actually ahead of the game with ordering my shelving products that I needed. So have you got room for scaffolding? I'm just going to hang from the ceiling. So, but now, Sean, you've been here. Like my bench work, well, you've even helped with it. That main level bench work is so strong you can walk on it from one end to the other. So, and that's why we built it the way we did, is so we can use it for scaffolding, basically. So, sucks for me. I'm in the mail business and I have been ordered to report. No time off for me. The mail must go through. Rick, that's what I would kind of think too, but I don't want to take a risk at it. You could get some, like, I don't know. You always hear about the disgruntled mail employee. So, and I got to send you a couple coffee mugs. I know that. They're sitting here waiting to go. But guys, if you want to keep this going, I can keep it going while I go clean off some more of the track. Just let me know, or I can end the stream. There's only 13 in here hanging out, so I don't want to keep people from doing what they're supposed to be doing, whatever that is. Let me know, and I'll either go clean up my layout some more, or I'll shut us down. Not a big deal. Keep it going. Okay, I can do that. Well, it didn't take long to get that all ripped apart. And it's going to be grand, that's for sure. The long straightaways pique my interest. Okay, Flan, those are 3-foot sections that you can get. It's a Bachmann Easy Track. I think they can go anywhere from $11 each, and I've seen them on eBay or Amazon and eBay actually for almost 25 each. So be careful when you're shopping for them. You can get them for about 11 bucks. 11, 17 in that price range, I would think. But hopefully under 20 bucks a piece, especially for you guys. And that's the thing. When I started out with the Bachmann Easy Track, it had very limited switches and turnouts and stuff that you could get and curves. And now with the Bachmann Easy Track, you can get really huge turnouts with them. Dave, you missed a bit over there in the corner. Yeah, I think I can leave the back part up there, Gaffa. I hope so anyway. And if worst comes to worst and I need a train fix, I can just plug my power pack back in and run half the layout and turn around and run back. It's like a point to point. But yeah, you can get all kinds of stuff with the Bachmann Easy Track now. And it works really good. Like that's all my layout's been so far, coming out here to the shed, running trains. It's all been on Bachmann Easy Track. So I'm not talking about the track. Yeah, okay, give it up then. That's what happens when I walk in on the middle of a conversation. But oh well. My spelling is horrible. Spelling doesn't count anyway. So we're all here just having a good time, hanging out. Yeah, that's the other thing I like. I know you guys aren't talking about it, but the other thing I do like about the Easy Track is you can make up any layout, like track plan that you want, run it for a little bit, tweak it, add, take away, do whatever. But once you're good with it, just copy the track with a pencil and then start laying your normal everyday flex track. And no, Rick, it's not going to be permanent. I said it's just what I'm using now to get my train fix in. Still working away at that helix. Like I said, I got a little more done on that. So I got the cork up on it now. So later today I'll put the track on it. I'm just going to tack that down. And then all this over here. See where the wires are coming out? So that's where the second level is. It's just above that window. Join that back there. And I think I got enough wood and stuff I've got underneath the layout. You can see I've got all the plywood cut. And I've got the 1x3s finished to the front. I got some more wood back there. So I should have enough. I know you guys can't hear a word I'm saying. But I got all that wood and stuff. So I should have enough stuff around to keep me busy. They love building truck stops where there's no internet signal. Grammar police are not home, and they don't care. Nope. I have a bad camera angle when I'm not doing anything on it. What's the length of your layout? 30 feet. 30 feet and 12 feet across. And then 30 feet up the other side. So kind of what I'm hoping to do with the layout. If we started here, head back to the back corner, go across, come back up, we'll hit the helix, go up to the second level, do the same thing, then there'll be a run around right here, go back, do the same thing, hit the helix, go back up to the third level. The third level is just going to be 2 tracks, 8 or 10 inches worth of wood up there, and it'll just run, come back, a couple scenes up there, no switching whatsoever on the third level because you can't see it anyway except for the trains going around. And then from the third level, it'll work its way all the way back to the first level and meet up right here. So that's the plan anyway. And some people asked if I would have any switches in the helix, so you didn't have to actually follow the whole thing, but it's the whole thing or nothing, baby. And Mr. Vinny, how are you? Nice to see you popping in. Buck's still hanging out. Container Man, do you still have layout in the truck? Yeah, that's a good question because we haven't seen anything on it. I've been watching some of your videos this morning. You don't even talk about it anymore. Oh. Yeah, kids are napping finally. That's a good thing. Let's see, Rick, think all the stress that's off you now. You know you don't have to go to Strasbourg. Well, I'm not going to say that yet, but you don't have to do that little balancing act for a day. I think you could have made it, though. Hung out with us for a bit. Buck, unfortunately, I took it out so I could build better bench work. I still have my trains, but no track at the moment. See, that's why you need Container Man 68 is the Kato or Kato Easy Track in there. Just kind of snap it all together on a piece of wood and run trains and build buildings and things like that, and then take it all apart just like I did. Look how easy that was. Just bang, 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 done. First guy with a train layout in his truck. I know Tom travels with all those trains all the time, but Rick, I'm in the same boat. I'm not out yet. They open up that border and I can get down there, and they open up Strasbourg. I'll be there with bells on for sure. And there might not be as big of a crowd, but still be kind of cool to go. And if it works out really good, yeah, it might be next year's too. Who knows? Kind of did Steamtown for 2 years in a row, so. But there is a couple other places that we're thinking about. And yes, I know Container Man's a little upset with me because they're always in Pennsylvania. But that's kind of where I live, is really close to Pennsylvania. So be optimistic. It's going to open up. Well, I am. That's why it's not canceled yet. So each day that goes by, and well, like you said, be optimistic about it. And like I said, modern science is a marvelous thing. They could come up with a big pill that everybody can take tomorrow. So, NSVA Train 911, how are you? And I am pretty much wrapped up cleaning up my benchwork stuff. Wasn't really that much to do. But with it like this, and I can't run trains now except for back and forth, or point to point, as people like to call it, I guess it kind of puts a little thorn in my arse to get my next 2 levels built up anyway, so. I got lots of track up there. It's just past the German flag. You guys can't really see it, but there's 2 boxes of cork and 2 boxes of track. So should keep me busy. And lots of switches. And I had a double crossover when I had everything in the house and upstairs. I can't find it now. So, of course, most expensive switch that you can buy, I think it was like $106. So I can't find it. And I'll be danged if I'm buying another one. And NMA convention in St. Louis. And I wanted to go to that too. That's 8 hours in the other direction for me. So, see how things go. But Fred, hey, that might just be the next one. Who knows, right? And yes, Sparky, that's what I bought. Must be talking about that Cato Easy Track. And Drew Dudes Model Trains, how are ya? Steve 87th PSAP saying hey to Vinny. And guys, if you're not subscribed to some of the people in here, I know there's only 17, but especially Steve 87th PSAP or PSAP. He's got a contest if he hits 200, I think it is. I left my notes upstairs. So, Steve, you can kind of advertise your contest if you want. Let everybody know. Maybe get a couple more subscribers out of this anyway. It's a back easy track double cross? No, it's the real one. I think it's it might be Atlas actually. But guys, that's pretty much what I got. Shed's kind of cleaned up. The blue and pink foam, when not glued down, tends to squeak. Yeah, I guess it would. But you don't have to put it on foam, bud. Yeah, there you go. Changing it to wood benchwork. Perfect. There's got to be a way you can kind of fold it up on the side, put it on hinges or something. I don't know if your boss would let you attach something to the inside of a truck, but. And yeah, they do the crossovers, don't they? I got 4 of those for the Bachmann Easy Track. So, but guys, that's pretty much for me. I'm gonna head back into the house. Like I said, I pretty much cleared up out here, ready to start doing the second level of bench work for myself. And it's gonna be a bit of a process doing that by myself. 8-foot pieces, 8x3 or 8x2. Yeah, it's 8x2. But I got a plan in my head. Screw a couple things to the wall, use those as braces. A couple braces on the front, stick them under there as legs. And then get it all leveled out as good as I can. A little bit at a time. Put those brackets under there. Bang! Bob's your uncle, man. So it should be fun. So hey everyone, at 140 and contest will start at 150. There we go. So it's at 150. 5 prizes, 2 N, 2 HO, and 1 trade. It's way to enter. So check out his channel, guys. That'll be some of the last things I say. It's kind of cool hanging out. I said I might do this. Hey, if I am home after Monday, like I said, I find out Monday if I'm working still or if they're going to send me home. If I'm home, I might just do this every day, turn it on, so we got a kind of a place to hang out in the afternoon. I know we got all our live streams at night, so that's pretty cool. We got Just Nate on Monday at 7 when he does them, and we got Tom's Trains and Things at 8 on Monday, and then Tuesday we got the On Track gang, or On Track Tuesday gang, and this week I believe is David Derber. And then Wednesdays, of course, we got me. And like I said, that's going to depend on my work schedule, how it's going to unfold. I will let you guys know on Wednesday, obviously. I'm hoping still to do my Willow Tree. It's going to be a 2-3 week live stream. It does take a lot of time. And then Thursdays, we got Hot Rod Rodney, 7 o'clock. Fridays, we got BNSF 6951 with our cousin Vinny, or my brother. And then Saturday, we got the Back on Track guys at 10 o'clock in the morning. Sundays, I think, are kind of open. So that's pretty much it for me, guys. I am, like I said, clean up a couple of the trees I got. We could do a meet and greet at Williams at the Grand Canyon Railway. That'd be kind of cool. That's always another idea, too. There's lots of places to meet up, guys. So, hey, is anyone doing the Walther's Challenge? Lots of stuff to build, great price, and real cool prizes. I know I'm not, so good luck if you guys are. Like I said, that's it for me, guys. Like I said, I'll find out Monday. Next Wednesday, I'll let you know what I'm doing. And like I said, if I'm home, I'll do live streams every day for a couple hours. Just put it on there while I'm working away and give everybody a place to hang out and chat and not feel as cooped up, if that's the way the world's going to go. with the old showstopper. So leave it at that, guys. Thanks for hanging out. 17 in here now. 20 thumbs up. Hey, not too bad at all. So until later on, guys, we'll talk to you later, and bye for now.